Folks, as you know, the biggest rumors, the biggest story for Warriors this offseason is Jonathan Kuminga. What is going to happen to him? Is he staying or going as a restricted free agent? Well, there are rumors hitting Twitter X today that are saying him and the Warriors are close to an agreement. Now, I'm going to break this down. Again, it's only rumors. Just saying it's only rumors because I cannot find a source. Coming from sportscasting school, you get one source, you get two sources. None of these are sourced, but they're getting out there. So I want to break this down. We're going to talk about, is this a good deal for Kuminga and or the Warriors if this actually happens? Based off his stats, based off of what he can earn, his potential, all that in between what the Warriors have going on. So we're going to break this down to see if this makes sense, because I do love it if it's true. Secondly, I have to say, happy Father's Day out there. If you're watching this Sunday, June 15th, it is Father's Day in America. I'm not sure if it's a worldwide thing. If it isn't, if it is, regardless, if you're a dad out there, a girl dad, a boy dad, congratulations. Happy Father's Day. On our Warriors channel, Arthur, he is a father. Happy Father's Day to Arthur. He does a great job on his channel. And folks, just have to say, I am not a father. One day, hopefully I am, but I look forward to that day. And thank you to everybody on this channel who's been with us from the beginning to the end. You guys are my kids. I get to talk ball with you every day. I enjoy it. I'm kidding. And folks, just want to share, we have a special episode coming out tomorrow. Myself and Arthur, the father of the channel, did a dual episode talking about NBA free agents. The Warriors, who will they lose? Who should they keep? And what players should they go get realistically based off his salary cap? That'll be coming out Monday, June 16th. You don't want to miss it. It's a great one. Meeting of the minds coming together for your enjoyment. Let's get to the news, folks. So let's show this, and then something else happened we have to break down. So the report is, again, unsubstantial. Kuminga and the Warriors are expected to agree on a short-term deal this summer, likely around 3 years, $60 to $75 million. So that would be $20 to $25 million a year, below the $30 million the Warriors offered him last offseason. He wanted Kuminga, he wanted 35 plus. A 2+1 structure, so 2 years plus player option for the third year, makes sense for flexibility, since the team doesn't view him as a long-term piece or someone to build a title core around. This kind of deal benefits both sides. I don't know how this benefits Kuminga in that sense. Maybe he proves it. But for the Warriors, I do get that. Now, this just happened before I started recording. Breaking, the Memphis Grizzlies are trading Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic for KCP, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks, and 1 first-round pick swap. Sources tell ESPN per Shams. That is wild work. And this is compared to Kuminga, folks. This is why I bring this up. Look at Desmond Bane. 5 years with Memphis. Relatively pretty healthy throughout. 20 points a game. Shooting 40% from 3. 2 to 6 threes a game. 50% from the field. Grabbing you 6 rebounds. Dude's balling. Pretty good stats. But for 4 first-round picks, Mikal Bridges was basically that. Rudy Gobert was basically that. 4 first-round picks by Orlando for Desmond Bane. If we look at Kuminga, we go side by side in this facts. Folks, excuse me. Look at Kuminga, 4 years, 9, 9, 16, 15. And again, what is Bane? 18, 21, 23, 19. So he's averaging much more than Kuminga. We'll call it 6 to 8 points a game. Look at the games played. Kuminga's relatively healthy. Bane's relatively healthy. You look at the field goal percentage, basically 48%. Kuminga is a bit higher, but he's more of a slasher. Gets to the rim, dunks. 3-point percentage, not even close. 33 to 30. Desmond Bane is in the high 30s, low 40s. Free throw percentage, great. Kuminga, not there. If you look at, the actual, okay, what's he doing? You look at threes, 235 his last year. Again, he was hurt a bit. 418, excuse me. Look right here, 151. 235 free throws, 198, much more efficient. You can see field goal overall, 1,000, Kuminga, 568. So if that is what Orlando's willing to give up for 4 unprotected first-round picks, if the Warriors were going to do a sign trade for Kuminga, I would have to say then his ceiling is maybe 1 or 2 first-round picks. 1 or 2. You're not going to get the same haul that Orlando just got. This is kind of helping you set the market. But again, he's a restricted free agent. So if you go back to right here, 3 years, $60 million, 20 per year or $25 million with a third-year player option. How is that set up for the Warriors? You look, that sets them up. So 25-26 is this upcoming year. That puts you on par with Curry, Butler, and Green. Green has a player option. You know he's probably going to take it. And then if the Warriors are looking to do a full rebuild after that year, I don't think Butler and Curry are coming back. Definitely Curry, unless like they're having crazy MVP seasons. Then he can leave, go find something different, and the Warriors can go in the draft and purgatory and rebuild for the next half a decade. But if that deal works, it makes sense. When you look again at the actual money of the deal, 20, 30 million a year. Look at 25-26. Actually, let me show you this one right here. Oops. This one will be better. Projected salary is 171 million. First apron 195. So if they were going to give him 20 million and sign no other free agents, that puts them at 191 million, meaning they have $4 million for the first apron before they really hit issues to sign other players or go in penalty. They go 25 million, they're at that threshold. Meaning GP2, he has to take a super friendly team deal. Jonathan Kuminga, we just talked about. Looney is most likely gone, have to go to the draft. And then that bench is going to be pretty weak. For 20 to 25 million, this is what they would get you in terms of salary. You look at the players right here. We're going down. Let's go down to 20, 25 million. What's the production you're getting for that? Let's do 25 million. Draymond Green status, of course. Nicholas Claxton, so those are 2 bigs. Trey Murphy, Mikal Bridges, that's funny. Jaden McDaniels, DeMar DeRozan. So now you're seeing some slashers, some ball handlers. Aaron Gordon's 22 million. Dylan Brooks is 22 million. Can shoot a little bit. Kuzma is a great shooter. Again, these aren't free agents. These are just people making their bag. KCP, 21 million. Marcus Smart, 21 million. Defense can shoot a bit. Not as much as he used to. Cameron Johnson, that we've talked about a bunch. It'd be amazing to get him over here. Norman Powell, Jarrett Allen, Duncan Robinson can score. Josh Hart, slasher. So in that range of what he's actually making, you can see very similar type of players. Malik Monk, scorer, 18 million with the Kings. Rui can score when he wants to. Caruso, we've seen him doing great with OKC coming off the bench in the NBA Finals. And these are below 20 million. Clay's at 16 million. So I would say the 20-25 million seems very fair when you look at the production that these players are giving. And then when you get up above that, is he in this realm based off of last season? I mean, he had those spurts in the winter. But then when he came back, of course, with Jimmy there, wasn't playing much. Playoffs show that he can definitely score. But I don't know if you're going to give him 30 million. Julius Randle's getting a nice pay raise. Jordan Poole's at 31 million, a much better scorer. So that's where we're coming into right here. 3 years, 60 million, 75 million, 20, 25 million a year. 2 years plus 1, I think is very good for Kuminga. You look, again, he's a first-round pick, 2021. He's only 22 now, maybe 21, something like that. And folks, if he does 2 years, he stays in his core, stays with the team, knows what's up. However, again, you look at this. What is the big glaring thing? Steve Kerr hasn't played him. Like, why come back to a team where you don't feel like you're going to grow and get played, maybe get the coaching you want? Again, it's not his decision. He's a restricted free agent, so a team could offer money if they don't come to an agreement, and the Warriors can always match it. But if he wants to stay here, he has the ability to then sign the offer. No other team can move. So would you take 25 million for Kuminga, 2 years plus a third player option, matching up with Butler, Draymond, and Steph, or use that money somewhere else? Comment your thoughts. Let me know. Of course, subscribe to Warriors Digest. We'll keep you updated.